86?
86, baby.
86? Okay, let's get it.
All right, quick, hold up.
I am fried.
All right, we're all
I got an
working.
anxiety attack. I'm missing something on the table right now. It was my drink.
All right, DV, your Bluetooth's good now.
All right,
All right, let's jump into this bitch.
let's run it.
Oh, excuse me, Matthew.
Sunday fun day, baby. Let's go.
Woo!
Yes, Zerski. We back, baby.
Yes, sir. I am sold. Ice Spice is the truth.
Spicy
I love her. She's dope. If I was a bad bitch, I would definitely turn to this. But you play Ice Spice around the baddies.
Yes, Zerski.
Troy Man's that from now. We are at episode 86.
Yes, we are.
Let's go, baby.
I am low-key kind of dead today.
It's been a long night for some of the mandem.
He's putting on a good act right now. He's
Yeah.
actually really dead.
Yeah, I want to get the blanket and put it over me, but
We ain't doing that again.
we got to keep going.
It's 2023, baby.
Yo, shout out to DV for making it out today.
Fam, you sleeping. Never mind.
Yeah, we don't.
He made it to the table. He made it to the
That's
table.
true. That's a fact,
That's
though.
gotta allow me.
Yeah, big ups to DV for that.
Let's get it though.
Even when you're feeling like shit, you still gotta show up.
To work. Let's go.
That's a fact. Let me intro this pod. Welcome to another episode of Roundtable Talk, bitch. I'm your host, DV. Goddammit. I'm barely there. We got Kods in the stew.
Yes, Zerski.
We got Matt on the keys.
Let's go.
And yeah, episode 86. This is gonna be our fake lawyer bag episode. There's a bunch of cases and stuff that we just did not highlight.
Lord of mercy.
And I'm happy that we got to talk about what we were dealing with last episode.
Yeah.
I love hour and 30-minute episodes because it reminds me back of the old times.
Back old days.
But yeah. But before we get into the pod, Mandam, how are you guys?
Wonderful.
Talk about
Honestly-
Kods. Hold on.
This is the first time Kods didn't drink last night.
Kods,
Honestly,
what's happening? Huh? How's your year been? So
2023 started out really good.
Why?
I can't. One contract,
Okay.
contract that I'm going through right now is going very, very well.
Dope.
It gave me the opportunity to pick up a new whip ski. You already know what it is. New whip. Who this? Come on now. But yeah, yo, I'm great. Can't complain at all.
Just some insight. Kordell's making his money work for him now.
Facts. That's a fact. That's important. I told myself this year's gonna be the year. I said I'm gonna travel, buy a daily, and then if everything goes the way as planned, hopefully a condo by the end of the year is the goal. That's my goal for this year.
Dope.
Kids, you got to start making your money work for you. That's the end goal. You can't be
Matthew.
working for all your money.
Matthew, how are you?
I'm doing fucking phenomenal.
Good to hear. Any news? Any updates for us since last pod?
No updates really.
No. I seen you post a D's photo the other day, eh?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
This
What's up with you showing all that
this
skin?
guy's jacked.
It's called a thirst trap.
Yo. Oh my god. I was like, okay, I didn't know Matt was that D's. Shit, Matt doesn't look that big right now. That's the pump.
I cover it all up.
But usually wearing tight clothes, so never mind. It's okay. It's okay. DV.
Hey, he's not wrong, guys. He's not wrong.
Yeah, man, me had to let go on the tight clothes.
No,
I don't think that was working for you.
I told you tighter. It's as tight as my budget.
It's too tight. Anyways,
DV, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm surviving.
You're here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Any new updates for the pod?
This guys just drink responsibly.
Send care packages. You can send them to Kordell. Spell out your email again.
No.
care
Kordell
packages
leader
too.
at 123@gmail.com. Any care packages, you can email us.
Okay. Yeah, life's been okay. I think I'm gonna put a deposit on like my vacation soon this coming week.
Hey,
So,
that's
yeah.
good to hear. I already booked my next vacation. I will be gone. I'm putting my vacation time from now with you guys. I'll be gone.
This is great.
The first week of March. Not here. Don't call me. Don't message me. I'm not making any clips. CV. Matthew, don't send me any type of business. I don't want to talk about it. I'm on vacation. I don't consider Vegas as a vacation. That was just too stressful.
Nah, that was a vacation.
was stressful?
Fuck outta here.
Yes, because I was watching my wallet. I was like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This strip club, that strip club, this limo, that limo. It's too fast paced. That's what it was. I need something that's slow and quiet. There's no noise. That's what I want.
you just want something all inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, all-inclusive life is different.
Yeah. How many bottles we went through? How much money I spent on bottles in Vegas? We're not talking about it though. Let's get to it.
All-inclusive life is definitely different, but yeah, putting that deposit down this week. So
Where you going?
later we'll talk about that.
Bet.
But yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's get into this pod. So we got a few things here. Again, we are gonna get into our fake lawyer bag with all of these cases. I feel like it's only right to talk about Tory first.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Tory lost his case. The appeal, I'm pretty sure he will appeal and try to win that one. But yeah,
That was some of the worst news that could have gone to going into the new year. Like any off the year going into the new year. There's some bullshit.
his lawyer's trash.
That's
His
what was,
lawyer was
yeah,
super
that
trash.
lawyer's
When you have that kind
butt
of money,
cheeks, bro.
When you have that kind of money, you should be
How
getting,
didn't you? That
should
should have
get
been
a
a
team
full.
of lawyers, not just one lawyer. Get a team of lawyers.
That should have been a fucking
come on,
slam dunk of a
The
case.
actual dream team.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, if you fucking get stuck in jail, you're fucked. You have no income. Your money's just gonna be eaten up with all your assets. Like,
Thankfully, he gets a residual income.
yeah,
Thankfully, but still, it's
Yeah.
still stupid. I feel like all the stuff that was coming out before all this happened was like, is this a slam dunk case? There's so much things that are proven that like it wasn't really him until up till now. So it's like, yo, this was really fucked. This is a big surprise.
I'll get in my conspiracy theory bag real quick.
Ooh.
So
Hold up.
Tory
Before you
came
get
out-
into it, before you get into that,
Mhm.
save that thought. I just really do think that his lawyer was just shit.
Do we know the name of his lawyer? Is he like a known lawyer? I
I'm
didn't.
not sure of his name.
The
so he
the
was
witness
not
that they brought up was one of the neighbors, and the neighbor had talked to whomever prior to the case, the DA office or whoever, and it was just a whole set of flex. Like, it was just bad. Tory said after, like, yo, I wish I could have said my piece
Yeah.
in this, and I'm like, how
Yeah.
come that wasn't the plan?
That
off
should have
rip?
been the plan off the rip.
So
He was
just
quiet for a while, which made it look super
It's
suspicious.
terrible.
So
It
yeah,
was just terrible. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, so getting in my conspiracy theory bag. So Tory, before all this stuff went down, he was actually teaching artists how to make money independent from a label. So he started doing that, and then
He got off his
my,
label.
Pretty much my whole thing is that the music industry didn't like that, so they wanted to find a way to lock him up or whatever, put him in a sin bin, if you know what I mean. So they pretty much put the case, like, they tipped everything against him in the case.
I
They
feel
found
like
they found a way to, like, pay
I'm
his
rolling.
lawyer or whatever it is. You know what
I'm
I mean?
rolling.
Like when you have a case like that, you got to think about it. Like
be
there's so
big,
much
it'd be-
evidence that is in his favor. Like, how can you not
that's
win?
what I'm saying.
How
That's
can
what
you
I'm
not
understanding.
win?
How the hell didn't you win?
Yeah, how can
It
you
was
not win?
an easy 60-40.
Yeah, and
Easy.
and on top of that, like you got money for a good lawyer. Like, come on, you can't be paying
Yeah, he
for all
hired
these,
a
like,
trash lawyer.
Yeah,
Disappointing still.
Yeah,
Very, very disappointing, honestly.
I put it on him though. I put it on him.
On Tory?
Hell yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Let's
You
not.
hired him.
let's
Yeah.
not-
at the end of the day,
No,
too,
no, 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 no,
at
no.
the-
That night. I
Oh,
blame
that
it on
night,
Tory.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say, at the end of the day too, like the fact
gotta be
that
more
the fact that
responsible.
Tory is like, yo, you're in the public eye. You gotta watch yourself.
you know who you fucking with. Like,
Yeah, you gotta be
Wrong
careful who you
place.
fuck with.
Wrong place.
yeah.
So-
Like, don't get it fucked up. Like,
Don't-
Tory
don't fucking
is to
jeopardize your
blame
career
for
over
what
something
he
stupid.
Did. Like, he got himself caught up in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
shouldn't-
still free Tory, but it's just like we got to look at this
Yeah.
and analyze it,
Of course.
learn from a lesson.
It's a fact, so.
Like,
You got caught up in some bullshit, and this is the result of it.
you
Yeah,
get too
it's
hot in
unfortunate.
these streets, you think, oh, you can fuck with every type of bitch, but then you realize, yo, all these things aren't good for you.
Nope.
That's
No,
just
yeah,
what it
big
is.
fact.
So,
Yeah.
Toxic.
Yeah,
So-
you gotta have standards.
I think I've like heard and seen too many like scary stories when it comes to like just things like fucking man's over on some like slime shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, wow, that's scary.
yep.
That makes it very, very scary. It's just like date out here.
Yo, do you guys want to jump into talking about our standards really quick? Because, yo, as dudes with these women these days, you gotta have standards, yo. If she doesn't meet your standards, she can go.
No, it's a fact.
You know what I mean? So like
It's a
I
fact.
want to ask the table, like, yo, what are your big standards? Like, if you can name like your top 3.
Family qualities, like when it comes to like just her being family oriented, she needs to understand like where she comes from and understand like what I have here, and like if you want to be involved in this, you gotta understand like being polite and stuff. And that's the main one for me, to be honest with you. 2 others. Can't think of that right now. Head's busting.
Standards, I would say, be truthful. I like Kordell's family-oriented stuff. And
Sure, truthful.
just have a
It's so
drive,
hard.
y'all. Have a drive.
Have a drive. I feel like
Have
a
a drive.
lot of, not even gonna say stories, even just everyone just doesn't have
people.
no drive behind them to like just do the things that they want to do. They talk about it, but then you see like
Yeah.
their day-to-day things. It's like
that doesn't
you
equal
just talking.
That. Yeah.
It doesn't equal up to what you're trying to get, like what you're saying. So
That asshole, the
I
amount
like
of times,
that one, DV.
the amount of times I've heard just people, I won't put nobody on the bus, but people talk to me and I'm like, all right, man.
And that's why
Just
I
like-
feel DV when he says like I'll believe it when I see it, because that's a big
Yeah.
thing when it's like you can say whatever you want to say, but then it's like what actions are you putting behind it to actually get it done?
All last year I was just told so much shit, and I'm just like, I'm once I hear some shit, usually I want to go and deep dive into it. Like if someone's gonna mention a trip or whatever plans, I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure it happens.
Hundreds.
So I'm putting all my energy into it, and then
What are you?
And
like,
then they are putting.
you're putting
nothing.
in 90, and they're putting in like 10, for example.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
even less.
enough of that this year, just because too many people are capping.
Put the
and
money up.
I'm not believing shit.
Put the money up still.
I'm not believing shit. Yeah.
Put the money
So
up still.
that's just where my standards lie.
I feel that.
Matt, how about you then?
Yeah, so my number one is like like, yo, she gotta take care of herself, like her health, fitness, mental health. Like she gotta take care of herself. Number two, she got a growth mindset. She's not playing no victim mentality and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, actually, she's like, yo, we got this, whatever it is. You and me together, let's go. And then third thing, yo, she got to be able to take some hits.
dick. Suck some dick. The fuck.
Wow.
Oh,
Now, I want to touch on that first one. That first one's great. You said taking care of yourself.
Yeah, she got to be taking care of herself, yo.
I feel like when people, I'm not
It's
gonna say
super
women
super
or
attractive
men,
as a woman.
but I feel like when
Yeah.
people get into like a relationship and like 2 years in, they start to just let themselves go. Like they just don't
Yeah,
care. Like,
big
oh,
facts.
I already have my man. I already have my girl. Beer belly, just don't give a fuck. Not even working out. Fuck it, I don't care. I already have my girl. No, fam. You should be able to understand that she can leave you at any point because you're not doing the things that you were doing at the
exactly.
beginning.
Yo.
Never forget. Good thing. Never forget how you got her or how
Yeah,
you
for
got
real.
him. For example, never forget.
You gotta keep that shit up. You can't
Yeah.
you can't be fucking shaking it out here.
No.
Yeah, no, she's all the women watching, super attractive for us dudes if you take care of yourself.
Facts.
Big attraction.
I'm not in the gym, and like one day, like my goal one day is to be in the gym at least as much as you is Matt. I don't know if you're like 3 times a week, 4 times a week.
Not like 6.
Okay, no, not doing all that. 3 to 4 times a week. I actually want to get like personal training, just get a little bit bigger. I agree. I think I need to be in the gym
get
and
it.
working
Let's
out
get
more.
it, man.
That's a goal of me. I want to get a personal trainer.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
I'm hiring Matt, fam. What do you mean?
I don't trust trainers.
Really?
Fucking no.
I know we're getting sidetracked, but how come? We're gonna come back
Dog,
to.
it's always the trainers to end up fucking a man's tank.
No, but I'm not
It's
saying.
no.
Did you not hear what I said? I'm hiring Matt as my personal trainer. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's great. And then
He's talking about the tings.
No,
I
that's
know.
great. Okay,
But why can't your shorty get a female personal trainer?
Of course you can.
Yeah, but
But
why?
I'm just saying in general, like, yo, if you're gonna start off with a trainer, you're gonna go back home and be like, yo, my trainer got me moving like this, da da da. Oh my god, maybe I could go with your trainer.
Well, it's a good thing it's Matt.
Still, I don't trust no trainers.
Ah!
I literally just don't trust trainers. No offense.
I wouldn't trust him either.
Coming from
I agree with you, man. I
From a
agree with
trainer, I
you.
wouldn't
always
trust him
trying to
either.
slap. They're always trying to slap. No,
Let me help you squat.
go lower,
Let me help
lower,
you squat.
lower,
Let me help you squat.
lower.
Let me help you squat.
Come down more.
Let's we got to stretch you out first.
Yo, vape. The vape gotta cool out. Kessin.
You gotta cool the vape so it's getting
Cool out with
foggy
the vape,
up
okay?
up in here.
All right. So, we got the Tory thing done. Any man want to say anything else about the Tory case?
I had some transition off, like not your transition, but like a scenario to transition after talking about just like things in general and how like they be wilding sometimes.
Oh God.
Here we go. Let's go.
I was sent this by somebody as a topic for the pod, and it coincided somewhat with what we were talking about.
All right, run it.
Okay.
You gonna read it out or is it video?
I'll read it out still.
All right, bet.
All right. My wife and I spent our 5th anniversary in Vegas.
Okay.
Okay, first mistake there.
She wanted to have a threesome, and we agreed we would do it with the first willing stranger we met on the strip. I wanted a
Second
woman.
mistake.
I wanted a woman. She brought her side dude to our bed. She paid for his trip and pretended that they just met.
Hold on.
Wait. Okay, can we?
You're not that guy.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
In a situation like this, let's bring it back. We're not gonna go that far into things. That's wildin'.
I'm still a bit confused. So
They're on their 5th year anniversary.
okay, couple goes to Vegas.
Yes.
They go to the strip, right?
Yes.
And
They spoke about a
decide they
threesome.
wanna-
They spoke about a threesome for their trip.
Okay.
My man them wanted to go, but
Yeah.
they said that they'll agree on the first stranger who was down to do it.
On the strip, yes.
The trifling ass shorty had the side dude already there.
So the shorty wanted them.
The side dude was already on the strip.
Yo, fuck you
And then
talking
she
And she pretended
she had it
like
planned out.
She pretended like yeah.
She had it planned out. Wow.
So to go back to talking about how to be like how do you date? How do you date? Matt, you're the single man here. How do you date knowing that this kind of shit is going on?
It's a different day and age, man. You gotta be as
How do you
cutthroat as the
operate?
ladies out here. You gotta be
How
as
do you
cutthroat as
operate?
ladies. You gotta be as cutthroat as they are.
Seeing on a day-to-day
If not more.
basis, on a weekly basis, these kind of stories and this kind of bullshit's happening in day-to-day. Fam, I can't date.
Well,
I'm done.
The thing is
out.
you gotta realize, like, women out here, they're smart as fuck.
I know.
Women be smarter than us. They literally think 3 months ahead.
So how do you
I'm
operate?
telling you.
How do you operate?
So you gotta operate from a frame that's literally like, if you fuck
There we
with
go.
me, I'm gone. If you fuck with me, I'm gone. You literally have to tell her, if you do any fuck shit, I'm leaving right away. Done. We're done. And you set that standard from the get go. You want to fuck around?
5 years
I
in.
literally got 20 girls in my inbox. I will leave.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a long talk.
Yeah, no,
Honest.
it doesn't need no long talk.
And
And,
as
and
we
the
go-
thing is too, like with these girls, if you ever get in a relationship with a girl, you start dating a girl, you let her know, like, yeah, I'm dating other girls, so like, yeah.
Do you think
If you fuck around, I'll literally just find another one.
do you think taking it slow is good?
Yes,
Oh,
1,000,000%.
Hell yeah.
Especially in this day and age, you really gotta suss out the girls. Like, you guys told me way back, you were like, yo, why are you thinking about getting in a relationship with this girl when you've only been like seeing her for like 6 weeks?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause, Matt,
chill.
You were wiling back
you,
then.
You would literally go
Of
into
course.
full just everything is
love
her.
her on bag.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna talk
Yeah,
to
exactly.
anybody else
I
but her.
learned.
And it's like, dog,
And I learned from
she's
that.
definitely playing
Yeah.
mans.
And I learned from that because women, it's a competition out there
always
with all the
looking for
mans.
the next
Dude,
bag.
it's a competition out there with all the mans. Like all you and your mandem, it's a competition. If there's one girl in the room and it's you and your mandem, you are competing with your buddies for that girl. You know what I mean? So just think about it like that.
To a certain extent.
Yeah. This world's a competition, man.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, this world's a competition. There's
I hear-
there's plenty
if
of females out there, but
If
like
one of my
it's a
boys,
competition.
if one of my boys says, "Yo, I'm not sure. I'm trying to talk to her," and like he shows me that, I was like, "Yo, all right, go, let's get popped."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be nah. I'm going for that. I'm going for that. Nah.
But
And-
just know in her head, she's looking for the best mate. Like she's gonna be like, if he's not successful, she's gonna be like, all right, who's next in line?
Can I also add in? Fuck the guy that says, yeah, like go ahead, go talk to her, go try a thing, and then the whole time the same guy that said that is plotting on trying to talk to that girl too.
Yeah, so
Fuck those guys.
You
That is
gotta
corny
be
as.
careful. You
Hold
gotta
on,
be
man.
careful
Hold
who
on.
you're wingman at.
That is
Matt, let me
corny
finish.
as fuck, and I think all those guys that do that are fucking losers, and you will end up getting into a fight just because you are only attracted to that girl just because your man's is attracted to her. Weirdo.
Yo, so part of the bro code, you call dibs, let your man get dibs. That's it.
And leave it alone. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is just weird. I know a man who just keeps doing that. It's just, dog, just stop. It's weird.
Facts.
Yeah. I also wanted to add in, last episode, we were talking about just moving out of the country for the whole, like, just for women, right?
Mhm.
I wanted to get everybody's takes, and it was great. Bigger picture is that Canada's just mad expensive to live in. Sorry,
Dude, it's
GTA.
It's
mainly.
freaking crazy. Just GTA alone, man. It's fucking crazy expensive.
Right. So I said women just to get everybody's point of view, but then when you look at the cost of living, that goes into it too, right? So
Yeah.
And then we had Mysteria come, right? And we asked her the same thing, but like for guys. And it was just interesting because she said she would go somewhere in the States because the niggas got dollars there.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting how you see the difference.
They said Texas, by the way, Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
feel like
it's just interesting.
I feel like looking at it, you can adapt as much as possible, and not everyone's good at adapting. And that's why I've been saying for the longest time, there's literally gonna be no more middle class. Like it's either gonna be able to figure things out or not be able to figure things out, and it sucks. It really does suck because it takes a lot of work to actually maintain the lifestyle that you had a couple years ago. Because now it's way more expensive.
Yeah.
Even with DV today. Today was the first day I put gas in the car in 2 months. 2 months. I put gas in, I put $20 in, which I usually do. The gas light was still on. I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's
I'm done.
It's at $1.50 right now in Canada.
Fam, I'm screwed.
In the GTA, $1.50.
I should have bought a fucking Tesla. No, I'm joking. I'm talking shit. I'm happy with my shit. I'm happy with my shit still. But no, real shit. I agree with you when you say shit's expensive to live here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So what do we do about that, boys?
Move.
We need to make more money or we move.
There's this whole thing called Passport Bros, and it's been taking lots of just steam on the timeline. I'm sure it'll get onto
Passport Bros. Yo. So
Yeah.
what is it? Give them a quick lowdown if they haven't heard about it.
It will go on IG soon enough, but it's been a big thing on YouTube and Twitter that I've just been seeing. So it's mainly just guys getting their passports. A lot of people, surprisingly, like we were talking about last month, don't have their passport.
It's crash crazy.
And they're moving out of like North America just because of politics, the narrative that they're trying to push, and the dollars, the women.
Dude,
They're moving all out.
A friend of mine just
for
moved back down to Colombia. He was in Toronto for like a couple months. He came back from Miami, and then he was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm going back down to Colombia."
It's crappier.
Yeah.
It's crappier.
And also,
The weather doesn't help too. The weather really kills your demeanor too.
Also, when you move out to one of those countries, whichever, right? Like you're leaving here with Canadian dollars, so you're still the big boss.
You're still up.
Yeah.
That's why I see a lot of people like wanting online jobs, because I feel like when you have an online job, you can go anywhere you want and do whatever you want.
Deadass.
Huh? Oh, I work 8 hours here. Bet. Okay, let's go.
Deadass, yeah.
And then I can go and do it. And then my money transfers. I'm K tier.
Yeah. Facts.
Dude,
Facts. Big. Wait, hold on, Matt.
Huh?
Give some gunshots for that. Yeah. Facts.
Groceries instead of being a 150 for one person, you're paying like a 60.
It's a round table
That's a fact.
Whoa,
That's a fact.
that's insane.
Like I want this pod to keep growing and stuff, but eventually, like if we get like the bag and like, we'll do webcam episodes.
When we get the bag.
Yeah, like we'll do like webcam episodes and stuff. Like I don't like because niggas not staying out here for too long. Mm-hmm.
I told you he's not staying here for more than 8 years.
Yeah, one of the things you want to work towards, guys,
I'm out
is
by 35.
location freedom.
God
Location
willing.
freedom is massive. Yo, if shit happens in your country, like rules change, like what happened with COVID, yo, all the rich people just got in their private jets and they went to another country that didn't have any restrictions.
I'm shipping on my shit.
So that's literally what you want to do. You want to be like, yeah, I have my home base, but yo, if shit goes down, I can pick up and leave.
And also, I don't like that they keep putting like natural women in like terrible environments in Canada. Just like with the whole transgender stuff.
Oh,
Like women, literally, their appreciation keeps going down. And
declining.
I know, we strive on having a voice and everybody being
We being inclusive
felt
and
and
shit
inclusive and stuff.
yeah.
But at the same time, there is a narrative that's going around, and it's sad to see that these people that wanted like LGBTQ like just rights is great. They're cheering for them. They're like campaigning for them. But then at the same time, it's like, wait, what do you mean I don't get the same rights as them? Like, what do you mean? This whole, even the whole shit I seen on IG where they're gonna be showing transgenders like breasts on the
Yes.
timeline. Like, I don't understand
so
that.
yeah,
Like,
that's-
We cannot be exposing
fake?
kids to that shit.
is that fake? Like, I hope that's fake.
That better be fake news, because
Yeah.
that's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's
bro,
just
that's
it's
wild.
too much.
Kids pick up on this programming and shit like from like 0 to like 8 years old, and it
That's
gets
what
ingrained
nothing
in
was
their
gonna
brain.
say.
So I just
So,
feel for the
like-
women. I just feel for the natural women because they're. I said it when Dom was here. Like the appreciation is just
It's dropping.
It's dropping.
And
It's
that
sad
was,
to
it's the
see.
fact that you said that back at that pod, and now look where we are now, and talking about this, it's like
yeah.
it's getting out
I
of
don't
hand
like
now.
it.
It's getting really out of hand.
And I'm not saying that I don't like that community. That's not what I'm
that's not
saying.
what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
I'm
We're
just saying the
that
appreciation for women is literally dropping, and
Yeah,
it's gonna
crazy.
keep going just because Trudeau and whoever is trying to push this narrative, and it will continue to get worse. And
It will.
that's kind of why I'm like, North America is it's not for me.
Yeah,
It's
we
not.
got we
Let's have the
gotta all
opportunity, though.
stand up and we gotta have a voice out here.
No,
You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
fact.
I'm cool. I'm cool on that. I'm not fighting for nothing down here no more. I'm at that point now where it's like I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, keep getting my money and stuff. But God willing, the goal is to get out of here.
Do you guys vote when it comes to like time to vote? Do you guys actually vote?
Depends. I need to know. I need to make sure I know everything.
I
Or as much as I can.
I do put my vote in, but me knowing how everything works, like it's not gonna do much, but I'd rather put my vote in and be able to like say like, okay, I've done my part,
Yeah.
and I've done what I can. Now it's up to everybody else to do theirs.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So
Personally,
even though it makes a small difference, it's like if everybody does the same thing, they pitch in.
Personally,
can make
I
a
don't-
bigger
I don't
difference.
vote. I don't vote. I feel like it doesn't matter who I vote for or what I think this person is really saying to me. Is are they really gonna do what they say? And I feel like majority of the time they're not gonna do what they say, and they're gonna fuck me in one end or the other. It's either
Yeah.
when it comes to my taxes or trying to make sure there's a lockdown or where
Yeah.
the case may be.
So
So it
it's-
doesn't really matter what I do. I'm not gonna waste an hour of my time standing in line to vote for somebody, and it's not helping me at all.
So at the end of the day,
At the end of the day, I get
don't
fucked.
waste a lot of your time, energy,
No.
and money on this shit.
No.
Like throw your ballot in if you're gonna do that, and then at the same time focus on yourself, focus on your business, focus on your health, focus on your relationships. That's what really matters.
It's just so.
I like that, Matt. Hit a gunshot for yourself still. No, I like that. No,
It's just so
real
down
shit.
bad. Fucking the mayor of Toronto. What's his name again?
John Tory?
John Tory. John Tory was like, "Hey guys, I don't know what to do with the property taxes. They just keep going up. So, can we all meet up and have like a city hall meeting? And you guys, like, literally, random people could come in and give advice.
That
We
honestly
need
makes
help.
me sad. That honestly makes me sad because my goal,
This place is a joke.
one of my goals was to buy a property at the age of 20 and looking at things because like obviously my things didn't line up at that time. Now that I'm 26 now, shit still doesn't align. Now that I have everything that I need, it still doesn't align.
But yeah, because interest and all that kind of stuff, everything's going up.
I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? I'm at the point now I'm gonna re-renovate my parents' basement and live in my parents' basement because it doesn't make any logical sense to go out there and struggle. I have a lifestyle that I like to maintain. I like fancy things. I like to do fancy stuff. And if I try to go out there and buy a property,
Exactly.
I'm gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. And why would I
You're gonna
want to
be-
do that?
You're gonna be more rich if you live just under your means.
Exactly. And that's where Deavon comes into play. And it's like, yo, what's the point of staying here then? Mm-hmm. What's the point?
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
richer in other
it's-
places.
Dude, I've literally been thinking the same thing this
It's
year.
frustrating.
It's
It's
time to
crazy.
pick up and leave because our money doesn't go very far here.
This guy.
For me, another one where I'm like, good, or not good, sorry, but like, yeah, like eventually the shit that you were doing was getting catch up with you. So that's just where I stand on that.
Well,
Sorry.
I think the total opposite. I think he's such a popular voice, and what he's saying is actually goes against everything that they're trying to do in terms of their narrative. So they're like, all right, well, we tried to bash his character and everything like that for like months. We tried to release a bunch of shit on him, and it wasn't actually true. Now we go to option number 2. Let's lock him up. He's got so much money, bro. Like you can literally get out of being locked up like this. But if it's actually a real lockup, like like he has no choice.
Well, he keeps fucking tweeting. I keep seeing this shit. Like, bruh, what do you mean?
He's-
Like the
he's-
5 people you want to talk to is your family, and then the last person is
Aiden
Ross.
Ross.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Um,
And he
It's
got
just-
locked up for sorry, Krill. He got locked up for trafficking, human trafficking.
Yeah,
Wasn't-
apparently something like that. But apparently there's not a lot.
There's
of
no-
evidence.
yeah, there's not a lot of evidence on
absolutely nothing. They've extended it. They've extended his stay
end of February.
to the end of February, and they don't have any new evidence. To
Nothing.
Do
Nothing.
that. So
Nothing.
you know when somebody gets locked up, and if they get extended, it's fucking cap. If they have
You know
no
what's-
additional evidence.
Do you know what's crazy? out there you can have somebody locked up for X amount of time and can keep prolonging it. But like here and in the States, you couldn't have somebody locked up for like 48 hours before you have to let them go because you have no solid evidence against what you're trying to put against them.
Exactly.
The fact they're saying end of February, mud.
That's fucked.
And the fact that they're having like
and
protests and stuff.
And you know what the reason they do that is because they're gonna come up with a way to like fabricate some evidence against him. And they're like, yeah, okay, we need 30 days to put together a scenario, film it or whatever, and then fucking have some film evidence or something.
That happens more often than you really think.
Oh yeah, 100% fabricated evidence all the time, bro. All the time.
Happens a lot.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel for Tate. I feel like a lot of people do roll with what he does say, and again, there's a lot of people that doesn't roll with what he says, and he doesn't give a fuck. And I love that. I love that aspect of him. I love that aspect of him. He does not give a flying crap.
He holds his
what
frame.
People think.
Exactly. He pretty much
he says what he wants to. He says what he wants to say.
He has a really, really strong frame. Along with a bunch of other people that are really polarizing. They have a very, very strong frame, regardless of whether it's good or bad.
It's crazy how,
and I respect the hell out of that.
It's crazy how if you're the influencer and you have over maybe like 5 million followers, let's say for example, and you say one wrong thing, and people fucking just rip you a new one. And there's other people like my man Tate that will hold it down, say what he wants to say, and still come through looking like a god. And you know, me 1-2 person, and they say, oh, fuck this guy. Oh, he's shit. No, fam. He's saying what he wants to say. That's That's the way he looks at things.
Not everybody's gonna agree with you.
Not everyone's gonna agree with you. That's why I say.
Doesn't matter what your opinion is. There's always gonna be people that disagree with you or hate you. You're always gonna have haters, bro. Always.
I think he's bad for the world, personally.
Some of
his stance on stuff is solid, but at the same time, when you do deep dives into the shit that he has done, the voice recordings of him telling Shorty, "Yo, I love raping you," and him trying to teach younger kids on just how to have a solid frame like he does, it's not good for the world. So that's just my stance on it. What you see on social media is dope and stuff, but when you do deep dives into just the person he is, it doesn't look too good. So that's just where I stand on that. The social media take is great. It looks good.
Of course.
I love the stance on certain shit because it does need to be said. A lot of people are comparing him to Kevin Samuels, and don't disrespect Kevin Samuels like that ever, just because Kevin Samuels
also had a really strong frame.
And would tell you as it is, right? Yeah. And a lot of people didn't like that about him just because he was telling them like their truths. But Tate is like social media looks great, but when you look into just the shits, it's a lot. So I think they're doing the right thing by having him locked up, and I don't want him to teach younger kids, specifically males, on just the shit that he stands on, just because the world would be a terrible place. Personally, that's just my stance on it. And I'm holding down my frame.
Yeah, it's good.
He's holding full frame.
He's holding it down.
I can't wait to see where this goes. I can't wait to see where the next couple of months goes and see how things roll out. To be honest with you, there's a lot we can say towards it.
Only time will tell. And guess who else will tell? Gunna.
Yo, do you know what's funny? Do you know what's really funny? I didn't even mean to do this today. Today, me and D was cooling, and me and D put out a movie called Snitch.
You put out Snitch?
Yeah, Snitch with The Rock.
What the fuck?
And this shit was just so funny. We're like, oh shit, there's Gunna in the movie. Little bitch. I'm done with him.
For those who don't know, Gunna told, yo.
Yes. Whoever saying he didn't, cap.
Yeah.
Big cap. Red cap.
And for the people that don't know, like myself, told on what? Inform me.
Okay. So there's a RICO on YSL. YSL, is Young Slime Life. Okay. Also known as Young Stoner Life. Yeah. That's Young Thug and his like camp.
And their clique, yeah.
And their clique. Don't be one of those people. like when Keston says niche. Oh my god, I can't.
Or when Keston says what's that one thing Keston said? Smooching, smoozing. Oh, Lord of mercy. Keep that
schmoozing.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
So pretty much they're in they got locked up in May, and Gunna just took the plea deal. So in the voice recordings, let me see if I can find it.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a
Here we
music
go.
label and a game, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the game.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone,
Young Thug.
methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the game to the detriment of my community. YSL as a game must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
I became a
So yeah, just gonna do that shit, and it's sad just because Thug really put him on a pedestal and just win.
Weren't they like boys?
Literally signed. Thug took him under his wing, so
And the man's ratting him out.
Snitch, and there's just a whole thing on like, you don't have
Where's the
to.
loyalty out here?
Yeah, but also
I'm gonna get to that after.
also at the same time, so it's just like, if you know what certain people are involved in,
Keep
like
yourself out of it.
keep yourself out of it. You respect them for getting you into the game, but you don't have to associate yourself in their nonsense.
Yo, that doesn't matter how good friends you are. Like you gotta draw a line somewhere.
And the shit, just like some of the stuff in that case where I'm watching like Young Thug just be involved with, like, even like the direct texting on just telling his associates like, yo, you guys got soft, go ahead and whack that boy. Like, just certain shit. It's just like, Thug, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you have people for that.
Facts.
Like when people say mob ties and stuff, it's not for you to do. It's for, but no, like, this case is just crazy, and it's sad to see Gunna's catching a lot of heat for it. People are saying that he did not snitch and stuff like that, but no, like, you guys watched it. He did. He said that shit. He agreed. He said,
You did.
yes, ma'am.
He did.
Yes, ma'am.
He did.
And yeah, I think Kordell, you were gonna ask.
Yeah,
something?
I was gonna say, like, in general, like, when it comes to, like, I understand. Again, we know right from wrong, and if you associate yourself in some shit you shouldn't be associated with, then you did that. And now my question is, like, would you really be the one to rat everybody out to get your own self out, or we just hold it down and not rat anybody else out?
It's not worth it. If I'm in that situation, you gotta just hold it down, just because you align yourself with that person, so you gain stripes holding it down.
I agree.
We look at Bobby. They could diss Bobby for dancing how he wants to dance and stuff, but he held it down.
I ain't no snitch.
Roddy literally, like, thanks Bobby every time he gets to, just because he held it down. So
Nah.
yeah,
Same thing. I'm holding it down.
If I associate myself in that bullshit, I had a plea deal, I ain't taking it, fam. It is what it is. That's my issue. I shouldn't even be in this shit. Holding it down, fam. I'm not no snitch. Fuck I look like. The hell? That's stupid, fam. I'm sorry. I hate that shit. That kind of shit really upsets me, because, like, it's just crazy.
Oh shit. Wait, hold on.
Look, give me some McDonald's. When you come back, I might remember something.
Yo, I'm actually hungry right now. We gotta stop this.
Coke?
Yeah.
Done.
Sorry, guys. That was not
Seriously?
in the case. That wasn't in the case. No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
TV
I was really about to say.
That was,
Seriously?
that was him in a TV show.
Fam.
So that didn't.
You
age,
hear?
that didn't
You
age
hear?
well.
Man's on First 48. They get a little opportunity. Yo, I'll get you a steak. I can remember something now. Hold on. I remember. Hold on. Actually, I was there. at the scene, and I seen Shmurda. He had a knife, and I think he slipped and fell into the guy, and then he stabbed him.
Yo, food is very.
make sure you get my
food
steak.
Food is very convincing,
Well done.
man. Food is very convincing.
That's crazy. People will sell people out for fucking food.
Not snitching. That didn't age well either. What are you talking about?
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You gotta hold yourself down. So I'm sorry. I'm that's just who I am. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's bring it back home. So,
Don't tell me there's another case.
yeah, this is a case episode. So, there was,
Name of episode: Beat the Case.
I guess, yeah,
Don't be stupid.
there was a murder that happened downtown.
Downtown where?
Not too sure exactly where.
Is it
Toronto?
Is it in the ends? Toronto, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was with the teenage girls.
The 8.
The 8.
8 teenage girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they
So
jumped.
sad,
They
bro.
jumped a homeless man and they killed him.
That's
and,
fucked.
Yeah.
Well, I literally saw that just happened, like a couple days ago.
No, this
man.
happened weeks ago.
That
Weeks
happened
ago.
Weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Okay,
But
and
it's
then
the
it finally
fact
got
that
reported on.
Still,
they
it's still
changed.
Circulating.
They changed it now to they can't reveal like their identities, obviously, because they're under the age of 18. But they were gonna get charged with like second-degree murder.
As they
And
should.
The you know what's crazy to me that actually blew my mind about this whole case is the fact that they were let out and they're back to school, and they don't. Obviously, the public does not know the names of who was involved in this situation.
That's
So
fucked.
as a parent,
So there's
sending my
there's,
youth
there's fucking killers.
sending my
walking
youth to school, and there could be a class with the same people
I think
who
only,
did this.
I think only one got bail, Cordell.
Only one.
Not all. Yeah.
Can we clarify on this information? Can we pause
Of course.
to make sure?
Yeah, let's do it.
around. Yeah.
The man's name is Ken Lee. And to go back to what we were talking about earlier. So 8 teenage girls, 3 of them 13-year-olds, 3 14-year-olds, 2 16-year-olds. They have been charged with second-degree murder and Lee's death. And only one of them is on bail right now.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy, stupid. I think social media is
Influencing
definitely
Big
a lot
time.
of stuff in the States is influencing
Big
people
time.
down here.
big
and,
time.
It's sad to see.
And the thing that was crazy, none of the girls knew each other.
What?
None of the girls knew each other. They all met upon. They knew each other from social media, and they all just met up.
I bet they regret that.
Big time. That's just crazy. The fact that that happened to somebody. I feel like things are just getting worse, and I feel like things are not really getting better. And I feel like I don't know. It's hard to analyze what's going on in your city when there's just so much shit happening. It's like, what do you do as a person in the city? Like, there's so many things happening when it comes to even going on the subway,
Oh,
transportation in general.
that was our next topic. Yep. But let's stay here though. Let's stay here.
I don't know. It's upsetting. It's upsetting.
Those girls, I'm sorry. Leave them there.
Yeah.
Leave them there. Like
Learn a lesson.
if you're young enough to kill somebody and like
Yeah,
you
understand
jump
your
in, dude. Oh, I know that wasn't our intention, but you jump in a homeless man. What are you talking about? Like, there's no long talk for me
There
and
isn't.
those ones.
No, there honestly isn't.
And I feel for homeless people too, like a
Yeah,
lot.
they're going through it. They're going through it enough still. And
They're going through way more than.
with their campuses being moshed down and all their stuff being destroyed, it doesn't help with anything. And the police aren't doing much, or the city's not really doing much to relocate them to
Oh my
somewhere
god,
better.
the city's literally doing nothing for homeless people. and
So,
it
like,
sucks.
They have their spots to like live. I understand it's not the most ideal places for them to be, but where else do they go? And then you destroy all their stuff. You're just resetting them.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding, so it doesn't really make sense to me.
Rest in peace, Ken Lee. 'Cause
Hundreds.
That was some bullshit, and that should have never happened.
Very unnecessary.
Fuck yeah. So to lead into what Kordell was talking about, the TTC attacks. There's been just lots of TTC attacks, and it's crazy.
Public transit is not even safe. Public transit is not safe. And this is why I never, ever wanted to take it personally. I never wanted my girl to take it. I'd rather put the money out to make sure that she's in her own vehicle and doing her own thing and she's not touch that stuff, because coming home late from work could be very, very dangerous. And just hearing all these attacks over this last little bit,
People
it could have been anyone. It could have
and
been her.
for the listeners that don't know, there's just been lots of attacks by the subway, people pushing other people in front of the subway, or also getting stabbed
Yes.
by for just waiting
random
and stuff,
attacks.
like random attacks.
You're not even robbing them; you're just stabbing them.
Yeah,
Like, it's just
Legit.
crazy to me.
legit.
Like, what's really happening?
It's sad to
Honestly,
see.
I blame. I to some extent, I do blame what happened with COVID back in the day with everyone losing their jobs. I feel like that messed with a lot of people's mental health. I feel a lot of people lost their health, lost their jobs,
Yeah,
lost a lot of things, and it's just really messed with them. And I feel like that's been the outbreak since then. When it comes to carjackings, when it comes to people robbing places, when it comes to what's happening, I feel like it all stems down to what happened back in
During COVID.
2019.
yeah.
I feel like it messed a lot of people. A lot of people were doing very, very well. Then all of a sudden, it just messed the whole line of things.
Yeah.
People who had restaurants had to close down. Then
Yeah.
what?
People get desperate now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
When you had to
exactly
feed
why.
your family, when you had to
Yeah.
feed your family, what do you do?
This is exactly why in the
do
city
you
all
do?
the carjackings went up, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They were all those carjackings that were in Toronto.
I think
A
we're in
bunch
New
of
York
kids,
City.
a bunch of 14 to 16-year-old kids were jacking cars.
I feel like we're in New York City right now. I feel like that's the way I gotta protect my vehicle.
Sorry.
There
There was
smiling.
no, just because sometimes I hate being on the timeline, but there's this girl who's just like, oh, why do people even use the whole the steering wheel lock thing?
I bought one today.
But listen, she's just like, why do people even use that? There's not even that many carjackings. I'm like, okay, so you are not informed. Like,
You obviously don't know what's going on.
yeah, like you look at these things and like as bad as they look, it's just like, damn, you want them, but then it's just like,
You
damn,
say that.
actually
You say
stupid.
that. That's just like,
then
yeah.
you're just like, damn, you actually stupid
You,
as fuck.
you dumb.
Some stats for you guys.
You stupid.
Some stats for you guys. 'Cause I've been keeping up and date to this.
Now wants me to drop that back.
From
I
January-
want that drop back.
From January 1st till today that we're shooting this EP is January 22nd. There's been 527 carjackings.
Lord.
That's the.
But just between
Think about that. Put that in perspective. That's a fucking Walmart parking lot of cars.
just between
Or more.
Mississauga, Brampton, and Milton.
That's fucked.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's 500 in a matter of 3 weeks.
Fam, I'm about to chain my
That's
car. I'm about to
that's
chain.
that's
I'm about
literally
to
almost
chain my car
150
to the
cars
tree.
a week. 150 cars a week.
Yeah, like
So
yeah.
and to bring back what I was saying, I stem it down to what happened where people lost their jobs. There's been layoffs. There's been this. There's been that. What do? The money that they're giving you is not enough money to survive in what we're dealing with.
Dead ass.
Just one single person, me, I'm a very small person. I spent $150 in groceries in 1 week. Image a family of 4. Image that. And you don't have a job and you're getting paid, 70% of your income. And your income's not even that much. I feel so bad. And then I also see something on IG where there's actually lawyers looking for people who stole from like grocery stores and actually will help them because there is actually a case with that. You can't afford it. You're not getting enough money from the government even in general. EI doesn't pay you enough either. How am I supposed to do with $900 every 2 weeks and have rent? This is some nonsense, bro. I'm sorry. This world's fried. And that's why I agree to go back with DV saying, it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Canada's going down. It's going to only get more expensive. And
It's going to get worse.
one of the other reasons why it's one of the most expensive places in the world is because we have one of the best resources, which is fresh water. So if you guys don't know, Toronto is like a hub spot for like fresh water, like the Great Lakes, all that kind of stuff. Like we're in a hub in the world. We have the most fresh water. This is one of the other reasons why Toronto is becoming so expensive because everybody wants to develop here. All the big companies, they want real estate here. They want
We have a lot of land, too.
they think future minded because like water is going to be one of those things in the future that it's going to be expensive because it's going up in places like South Africa. There's been water shortages. There's water shortages like all over, but like we have an abundance here. So
do.
This is another reason why Toronto is becoming one of the most expensive in the world is because of all the fresh water.
So do you guys think we're going to be becoming like another Dubai?
No.
No.
I was joking. Yeah.
No, but it's going to become expensive because we have one of the best resources in the city. You know,
Because we're not touched like that though. Like we're very, very new. If you really look at things, we're new.
Yeah,
Look how fast Saga developed over the last like 10 years.
yeah.
For sure.
When I moved here 20 years ago, this was farmland. It's farm.
Yeah.
It's one house and 20 acres of land.
Square One was the only thing in Mississauga.
No, hey, there's air mills. Hey, don't be dissing my mall. Hey, don't do that. I had Sears. I had Zellers. What else I have?
Zeller's coming back.
It left for 10 years. It came back.
It's coming back.
There was Target, Come on now.
Fuck, yo, I miss Zeller's at Square One. That was so
That was a
nostalgic for me. Oh my
You guys
god, that
remember
little
the-
diner.
The diner. That's what I was about to say. The
Little
diner.
was so
The diner was
cool.
lit.
Yeah.
But you realize there's no business there still.
Never.
It was never
But it was
any
just cool to look at because it's just like, wow, look at
They were in the
neon
whole outfit,
colors.
too?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I fuck with this stuff.
Oh man.
It's great to reminisce and great to think back to like our good old days. I feel like when we get older, we're gonna think back to times like just like this and see where the GTA has been through, and see where we're gonna be in our lives. I'm really interested to see where we're gonna be in the next just 5 years.
Yeah.
So less than 5 years, we're gonna be 30.
I know.
Fuck.
Can't wait. I actually
Fuck.
can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You guys have anything else? You guys want to touch on or what? What are you doing?
I think we're gonna keep it there just because we're on a time.
Okay, cool.
But for sure, we'll be back with another EP. Just a little short one for you guys.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know if it's a short. This was a short episode.
This was a short EP.
I guess. Anyways, we gave you guys a lot last week. So, with that being said, thank you guys for listening. Go ahead, like, comment, share. Definitely gonna get back into the bag of me saying that at the beginning of the pod.
Don't worry. As Dee says, we have something for you.
Yes.
But y'all have to wait and see.
Yes.
I'm rolling with him. I did something recently and I didn't tell nobody, so up and it's stuck. Let's get it, boys.
So in the meantime,
girls.
go ahead and
everybody else.
and watch our old shit.
Yo, go hit the subscribe button, man.
Hit the subscribe button, get freaky, get busy, and we will be back next week.
Oh,
Episode
and
86.
DM us your questions. Anything you want to be asked on the pod.
Yeah, that one DM y'all gave me, that was crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
send us more of that.
Well, bring your spouse to fucking Vegas, and then your side niggas there too, and
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
don't DM that nigga shit again. Thank you.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
With that being said,
It's a round table talk.
oh.
Easy.